Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the daily challenge for July 31st, 2026. The character of the Defect and the modifier Curse Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. A strong relic is replaced with Cursed Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidol. Green cards don't appear in rewards and shops, and Midas enemies drop 200% more gold, but can no longer smith the rest sites. I see Gemino with a well-deserved 1605 first place. That's impressive, considering that Pelt's second place is over 125 points apart. That is a really, well, I guess 121 points apart. That's still very impressive from Gemino. You also have Pelts and Cyberfox in the top 3, Alex in the top 5. So yeah, looks like you were able to do really well. Nick is still in the top 20. So yeah, let's see what I can do. I suspect Gemino was able to pull off Highland curses, right? That's my suspicion. Let's see if I can get some unique curses and, try to go for Highlander, especially with 2 colors. So that'll be really nice. All right, 2 lead path on the left. They will merge here. And then I have 2 question markers after that point. Up until that point on the left, I'll get 2 question markers. Middle, I'll get 2. And I think between here and here, it's basically the same path, but the left has an extra rest side, which I'll probably avoid. So yeah, do I want to hit a shop? That is going to be tempting, especially the Defect might have trouble. I wonder, I will have still the same number of question markers. So let's take that early shop and hope I can buy some good attack card to get me through that first elite without any extra strength. All right, let's start off with 3 strikes just to be safe and then do a zap. Okay. Oh, and then who was my final boss? It was not the Hexaghost. All right. Here I'll do dual cast, strike, and 2 defense. And then just need to deal 8 more damage, which I should be able to do. The dual cast is the one thing I didn't need to draw. That's fine. No harm done. I'm not taking any damage, and I can easily kill here. All right. Slice Equilibrium, Compile Driver. Now, Equilibrium is a great defensive card, but if I have to fight the Gremlin Knob, still, let's take it. It's a really good defensive card. Here I'm losing 18 HP to get Thread Needle, so I should come with 4 plate armor. That is a really good relic to have. Okay. And then here I got the Jawworm. Let's start with Equilibrium and then do 2 strikes. That way I can actually save the dual cast for when I have the zap. Hopefully this turn. Yep. Okay. And then do I need to defend? Yeah, let's just do 1 defend and a strike. And then another 7 I can kill with the dual cast. Beautiful. Alright, Sweeping Beam Cell, Compile Driver. I think I'll take the Sweeping Beam with the extra energy. The card draw is appreciated. And then here, I could afford Lantern, but I think I'm good with energy. Let's focus on cards. Probably attack cards, right? Ooh, Prismatic Shard is interesting. I don't think it's super necessary. I think I'll take the Go for the S and the Slice. Stack is not bad, so it's the Piercing Well. A Block Potion might be really good too. I think I'll take the Block Potion. I might help against the upcoming elite, and then let's grab the stack. Okay, I think that shop was worth it, especially because I didn't lose anything other than the regular fight. Here I got my first curse injury, yep, and that also gives me max HP and extra strength, which is nice. And then let's do, I was going to go this way to avoid the rest sites, right. I did get the Gremlin up, so I'm very happy I picked up some attacks, although very unhappy that I didn't draw those, I drew mostly defensive cards on turn 1. Alright, 6 incoming. I should be fine with the Equilibrium. Let's say Equilibrium, then Sweeping Beam. Yeah, well, I'm glad I have the Equilibrium. Let's do Slice and Strike. I also have a Block Push, although with the vulnerability. Okay, it's only 12 incoming. I don't think I can still defend against that. Can I kill somehow? Was there a Fire Potion offered at the shop? Because that might have helped something, right? This would be 16 plus 14. That's 30. No, actually, the Fire Potion would not have been enough. There's nothing I can do to defend, right? Because the enemy will gain too much block. Unless I use a Block Potion. What are the odds? Let me throw the Block Potion, and then I can do Zap and Dual Cast. Oh, I forgot about the vulnerability. This is enough. Okay, fine. Yeah, I forgot about the vulnerability. I thought I could play 2 skills there. 33. I need to deal 29 damage. I don't think I can. No, not with the Dual Cast. Just out of curiosity, well, nah, it's too late. Alright. I don't think a reload would allow me to perfect this one. I guess with a reload I could save the Block Potion, but that's fine. Got Calipers at the start of a turn, lose 50 block rather than all 50 block. That makes a Frost deck much better. Skim, Rebound, Ball Lightning. Let's take the Ball Lightning. That's a solid attack card. Alright, here I can heal back up, which is nice. And then going left for the next elite. Okay. I got the Cultist. Let's do Ball Lightning, go for the S. Again, not happy that I started with 3 defensive cards on turn 1. I guess I could have played them to try to trigger the Calipers, although I don't think I had enough block for that anyway. Here I think I'll accept a little bit of damage, but I should be able to kill with the Dual Cast next turn. Beautiful. Okay. Got a Fear Potion, Reinforced Body with Calipers is nice. And mostly I don't really like the others. I did see the program this time, but I do want to focus on orbs. We got a Shame Curse as Westman Touch. Got a next turn 2 numbers just so you open contain 2 relics. Okay. And then here I got the Slaver and 1 of the Lace. Let's do Zap, Strike, and Reinforced Body. Okay. And then here, let's do another strike, dual cast, and one more strike. And unfortunately here, I'm again taking a bit of damage. And then go for the sweeping beam, strike, and ball lightning is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Noxious Fumes, Dagger Spray with the extra strength. Let's definitely take that. Noxious Fumes would have taken a little too long to become useful. Let's do Dagger Spray, strike, and yeah, might as well fully defend here. Come. Here, let's do Zap. I guess I can do Reinforced Body. Come. And here I have 12 incoming. Can I kill here? Yes. Yes, beautiful. Alright, we got a block push. Okay, I'm glad I got at least a block push back for the elite fight. Cold Snap, Blade Dance or Hologram. Blade Dance is really good with the extra strength I have. And I did reject an accuracy, but if I get Shuriken or Kunai, the Blade Dance will be much better. Here I can fully defend with the Equilibrium, which is actually kind of nice, because that way I'll also have the stack next turn, and I still have some good potions. Okay. You need to defend against 18. Dagger Spray's 12. I think I should be able to get rid of this guy, right? No, it's too close. Although now, with a strike, I can fully defend with the stack. Actually, a defend would have been enough too, but no difference. Come. Here, let's do Blade Dance, Sweeping Beam. Okay, so let's do Slice. No, let's do 3 Shivs. And then Slice, Strike, and Zap. Okay, and that's perfect. Alright, perfect. This one, very happy with that. We got White Speed Statue. All potions always appear in combat rewards. Dash is really good, and I have the energy to support it. Let's definitely take the dash. Alright, here I got the Lace. Okay, Blade Dance is nice. Is that enough? 18 to kill something? Yeah, I can get rid of this guy. Okay. Then do Slice, Equilibrium, and Strike. And then I will be weakened next turn, but if I get the Dagger Spray, that'll make my life easier, and allows me to kill. Beautiful. Got a Potion of Capacity, which I think I'll skip. I don't think I'm relying that much on potions. Expertise, Steam Beer, Charge Battery with the extra energy. Expertise is tempting. Yeah, I think I'll take it. I feel like I have enough defensive cards. Here, oof. I mean, I could sacrifice a curse, right? There's no rare card. Give me another relic. Not that I really need a relic. Yeah, I think I'll sacrifice a curse. Yeah, let's get rid of the shame, I guess. Can't really think of anything better to sacrifice. Let's do it. Okay. So I got the poopy relic. It is very unpleasant. The charred remains of your offering to the spirits. Okay. Alright. And then here I heal back to almost full HP. And then the slime boss. I wonder if I should throw the fear potion turn 1. Might be tempting. Let's do that. Just to make sure I can deal enough damage. Okay. So here dash is 16 and another 10, that's 26. That's good. And then with the zap, that is not quite enough to transform, but that way I am guaranteed to transform next turn and I can still use the vulnerability. Can I get maybe another attack out of this? Yeah, okay. This is much better. Yep. I'm glad I used the vulnerability push, and I think without it I might have been in trouble. Oof. Okay, wait, I might still be in trouble. I do have the stack, which is good. Let's do dual cast first. Okay, then... how do I do this? Let's do stack. 32 is too much, right? So I think I have to transform one of them. Let's transform this guy. Strike and then 3 shivs. Okay, that's not a bad split value, especially if I get lucky with the lightning orb. Alright, 10 incoming. There's an expertise. I think I'll do that. I was really hoping for an attack card. Alright, let's do Equilibrium. And I guess I'll do a slime. Unfortunately, I'll be both frail and weakened next turn. Alright, yeah, there's the dagger spray, though. That's enough for the backliners. I can do sweeping beam and then the strikes. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one, the vulnerability potion was desperately needed there. We got a power potion. What's the curse I got there? A doubt. Okay. Unload Thunderstrike or Hyper Beam. I think I'll go for Popper, right? Yeah, I guess Hyper Beam is nice, but I think the deck is doing okay as is. Definitely going to take the Calling Bell. I'm going to pick up the Unique Curse and 3 relics. Or should I take the Black Star? No, I think I'll do Calling Bell. Yep. Okay, so we got another Curse of the Bell, as well as Juju Bracer. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in Crush Mark rooms. Pair up and pick up Restoration by 10 and Emotion Chip. If you lost HP during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of your current turn, which is nice. So now that I have a Curse of the Bell curse, I could just remove another curse, right? 1, 2, 2 lead path, multiple. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, and then turning left 4, 5. Turning right, just 4. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So I think the best path is to go left and stick left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do that. All right, come. All right, starting off with the Chosen. Yeah, it's a shame that the Defect does not have a lot of cards that rely on strength. The Silent has a lot of cards that rely on strength. I did not get a lot of Silent cards yet. Go for the Ice Slice and wait. Come. Again, I could have played the defensive cards to keep some block with the Calipers. But I think it should be fine if I do dual cast, strike 1. I think I can draw here. I guess a dash, but no, with the expertise I won't be able to really play the dash. Let's just do a defend instead. Come. And then here I can do the shifts to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got a liquid bronze push, which I'll probably skip. Bane, prepared, self-prepared. Let's take the prepared because that will give me a way to get rid of some of the curses. Remove card or upgrade strikes. I mean, yes, I can remove another curse. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's remove that out here. Come. Alright, here I got the Sphere Guardian. Yeah, let's just do dash, ball lightning, dagger spray. Come. Here, let's do equilibrium, blade dance, see what the sweeping gives me. Come. Alright, I should be able to deal 20 damage next turn, right? With the extra strength. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, we got a regen push, which I'll definitely don't need. Leap, concentrate, piercing will. I mean, this would, again, help with the curses. I think piercing will is slightly better, though. I did not pick up one at the shop, right? Yeah, no, let's do piercing will now. Would help against the slavers if I get to fight those. Ritual Dagger, I'm not getting it as early as I like, but it might be an easy way to go to overkill, so I think I'll risk it. Yep. Also with Midas, I already have plenty of gold, so I don't think I really need much more. Alright, here, let's do dash, sweeping beam, and then I guess I'll do a zap here. Come, fully defended. And I'm keeping the Fungi Beast ready to be killed with the Ritual Dagger. Yep. Should I do Dagger Spray first? No, and I'll accept damage from the Shelled Parasite, which I think is fine. Come. 27, that is a lot. Alright, let's do Piercing Wheel. Brings it down to 18. Let's do Prepared. Okay, Equilibrium stack is pretty good. Let's do that. I have to get rid of 2 things. I'll keep the Slice for next turn, actually, because I don't think I really need it this turn. Alright, 10 incoming. The enemy's not vulnerable anymore. Let's do, or I am not vulnerable anymore. Let's do Slice. Play these strikes. I should have done the expertise first. Yeah, alright, fine. Taking 4 damage there. Alright, another 10. Let's do Sweeping Beam, strike 1, strike 2, and yeah, I guess I have to stack. With the orbs, I think I should be able to easily kill next turn, right? I just need to deal a total of 9 damage, which I can do with Dagger Spray. Beautiful. Alright, got an Explosive Potion, which I'll skip. Melter, Outmaneuver, Deflect. Melter's a great offensive card, although I should probably grab some defensive cards too with the Deflect. Alright, I can... Wait, let's see what the Prepared gives me. Okay, I can play the Blade Dance. Can I get rid of this guy? So 6 times... I guess I removed the curse, that's why I only have 2 extra strength. So this is 18 plus another 8. This guy would stay alive. No, I have to kill this guy, right? So this is enough for this guy, and then I can target this one. Fortunately, not quite there with the kill there, but I can play the Colorless Potion. Luckily, I'm not being attacked. That's great. Alright, in that case, let's do... I think I'll do Melter, Strike, and go for the Ice. Equilibrium. Come. Hoping for a Dagger Spray. Did not get that. I do have an Expertise. Let me see if the Colorless Potion gives me something good. Finesse, Forethought, Metamorphosis. I guess I'll see what the Finesse gives me. First Body, at least that gives me some block, right? Oh boy. Alright, let me risk it. Let's do Strike, then Expertise. Just draws me 1 card. That's a shame. Alright, let's do Defend, then Expertise. Oh, wow. I messed up here, didn't I? I messed up, and next turn I'm being attacked as well. Heatsinks Loop, 1000 Cuts. I guess 1000 Cuts would not have been bad. No, this would be still 22 plus 6. Yeah, no, I really messed up bad here. Even if I drink this, right? 28. Okay, no, this allows me to be fully defended, but I sort of wasted all my potions for no good reason. And now the backline is guaranteed to attack me. I don't have the Piercing Well anymore. Great, now I get the Dagger Spray. Alright, let's do Sweeping Beam, Dagger Spray. No, I think I'm going to use the 1 reload of my day because I am... This did not go as well as I'd like. That's the problem. I mean, I only have 2 curses and they already start annoying me, but... Let's see if I can do it slightly better. Should I just drink the Power Potion sooner? That might be an option. Let's get rid of these 2. That, I still will play the same though, right? Slice, Shiv, play these Shivs here, Strike, Zap. You know what? Let me drink the Power Potion now. Different cards. Interesting. Envenom, I guess? The other option was to play the Machine Learning for extra card draw. Alright, here, let's do Strike to get rid of this guy. Then Melter, go for the Ice in Equilibrium. Come. Alright, here, yeah, this was the problem, right? I can do a Strike, then Expertise. It didn't draw me anything. Let's do Defend, then Expertise. Nah, still, yeah, I can't do anything here. Alright, fine. Should I drink the colorless potion if it gives me an attack? I'm gonna see a good instinct thinking head. No, it didn't give me anything good. Ah, what a shame. I should have put the piercing well back. Okay, I'm gonna do one more reload because I'm guaranteed to be attacked here. Let me see if I can defend, which is unlikely, but with the piercing well I might actually have a chance. Especially because I had a dash, right? Yeah, alright, let me do one more reload and fix that small minor mistake. So yeah, I'll speed the survivor right back. Alright, so I played it correctly. I should be getting the piercing well this turn, and yeah, now that should allow me to... Wait, can I defend against... It's still 18 plus 1, so 19 incoming. I only have 4 plus 5, that's 9. So I think I can fully defend with the block potion at least, and the defense, so that's good news. Let's also do dagger spray, and then sweeping or ball lightning. Let's do ball lightning. I'm hoping to trigger something with the poison. Yeah, this guy's dead next turn. I'm still weakened, but yeah, I mean, if I can use all my potions to survive, that might be... not to survive, but to perfect, that might be worth it. Alright, here I got the Blade Dance again. Zap, Strike, and Ritual Dagger. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm being attacked again. I don't think there's much I can do here, right? Let's do... I don't think I can defend against 33. Can I kill here somehow? I don't think I can. Wait. If I do Ball Lightning, then Melter with the poison, that is enough. Actually, I didn't even need the poison, but wow. Alright, that was a close one. Had to use all my potions, but perfect this one. We got Potion Build. I'm pick up, gain 2 potion slots. This was an Ancient Potion, Hologram, Flechettes, or Beam Cell. I do have a lot of skills. Is it worth the Flechettes? With the extra strength, that might be nice. Let's take it. Hologram would have been the other safe choice, I think. Alright, Bird and Chosen. There. Oh, Flechettes only does 1 damage. That's fine. Let's just play everything. Get this guy to the ground, and then defend for a little. Okay. And then here, I can get rid of this guy with the Ritual Dagger. That's beautiful. Alright, then do Blade Dance to play the Shiv, Slice, and Sweeping Beam. And another Strike. Okay. Another 10. Let's do Dash, Ball Lightning, and not play any skills. I am fully defended. And then here I can go for the Ice, Dagger, Spray, Strike, and... Yeah, no reason to lose HP. Let's play... let's get some block here, and then just need to deal 5 more damage, which I can do with the Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Flex Potion. Very nice together with the Ancient Potion. Accuracy, Leg Sweep, Steam Beer, Leg Sweep. Very good defensive card. Alright, here, as always, I'll risk it. And I got Serpent Head. Whenever you enter a question mark room, gain 50 gold. Very nice. And then I was going to turn left, right? That gives me 2 question mark rooms. If I turn right, it only gives me 1 question mark room. Okay. Got Normality. That's fine. Shuriken, every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. And Nunchaku, every time I play 10 attacks, gain extra energy. Shuriken is really nice with that Blade Dance. Alright, here I'm back to full HP. And here, this is a great event. I get to fight 2 enemies and get 2 relics. 2 sets of enemies. Alright, let's go for the ice, then play the strikes, and then reinforce body. Come. 20. Let's do Slice Equilibrium. Should I just do Piercing Well? Might as well. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going to be vulnerable here. I have 22 incoming. Flechettes is useless. It is enough to get rid of this guy, though. Alright, fine. Still losing a little bit of HP from the backliner. Yeah, the problem is I'm not drawing my AoE damage cards soon enough. If I drew them a little earlier, I might have had enough to defend there fully. I don't think I'll do expertise here. I won't have any energy to play anything. And then here, get rid of these 2. Let's do Blade Dance. And I think that's enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, definitely want to fight a powerful fight here. Okay, Taskmaster and Gremlin Knob. Probably should target the Gremlin Knob first, right? Come. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's go for the ice. Blade Dance to play the Shivs. Then Melter. Should I do Equilibrium? Let's play it safe. Play the Equilibrium. Come. And I should be able to just deal 10 damage to the backliner. Sweeping is enough. Beautiful. Also do Dash. Prepared. Get rid of these 2. Then do Dagger Spray. And, yeah, might as well do Expertise. I'm not sure if that was necessary because I didn't have energy to play anything. I should really stop playing Expertise at the end of my turn. At least I can use Ritual Dagger here. Beautiful. At Peace Pack, you can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites and Mummified Hand. When we play a power card, run card in your hand because 0 that turn. Too bad I don't have any powers yet. I already have a dash. I can't take that. Let's take a Deflect. Come. Alright, here I got the Book of Stabbing with 21 incoming. I have to do Equilibrium and dash. Nothing else I can do here. Come. And then 12 incoming. Well, I could do a reinforced body, but no, I think I'll do... There's a weakness potion. I could drink that too, right? Let's throw the weakness potion here. And then, how about I'll just do ritual dagger. It's going to be hard to use, and then defend. Okay, that will give me a little bit of block left over for next turn. No, only 2. At least I got to go for the S, but yeah, the 2 block is not going to be enough, unfortunately, unless I draw a piercing whale. So far, I'm getting really lucky. Come. 15. Stack is enough. Once I play something else, let's do flechettes, ball lightning, slice, defend, and stack. Okay. I'll say I'm amazed how well this is going so far. And I got a leg sweep here. That would be... wait, no. Is that not enough? Not quite. Let's do dagger spray first, then prepared. Okay. I don't think I can kill. I have to do leg sweep, and that's only 15, so I have to play the defend as well. Alright. Another 20. So there's a blade dance. Do I have enough here? That's 18. Yes, I do. Otherwise, I was going to drink the flex potion, but I was able to protect this one. Got ornamental fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Another flex potion. Very tempting. Tempest, skim, consume. Tempest is interesting if I had more energy. And I might get it with the agate. Let's take it. Alright, here I did not get a curse, but I got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 true whenever you enter rest sites, making rest sites even less useful than they are now. Come. And then Snake Plant, let's... I mean, I will have trouble defending here, right? So, I mean, I should still probably try. Let's do Strike, Slice Strike, and then play the stack first there. Would have given me 1 extra block. Come. 21. I might be able to reshuffle back to the Ritual Dagger, so let's not play that yet. Let's do Ball Lightning, Flechettes, Dagger Spray, and Defend. Come. I guess I could have played the Ritual Dagger, but it's fine. Might be hard to reshuffle back to it, especially without a hologram. Let's do leg sweep, go for the S, and reinforce body. Okay, that should give me some block left over with the calipers. Right? And then here, let's do the blade dance. I could defend with the piercing whale, right? I am fully defended, so there's no real reason to do it. Let's do expertise, though, because that way I'll shuffle back to the ritual dagger faster. Another 21. Let's do equilibrium. If I do dash, they'll kill, right? So, yeah, I think I'll just accept the damage here. Alright, here I'm not being attacked. I'm going to do Zap because I'm hoping to kill in 2 turns, and I don't want to take too much damage here. Let's do the defense, then expertise. There's the Ritual Dagger. Okay, good. Got it. Had Fair in the Bottle, which, I mean, I'll take, but I don't really need it. Quick Slash, Discharge, Creative AI. Let's take the Quick Slash. Creative AI would have been interesting to try to get combo. Could remove another curse, right? No, I think so far I'm good. Let's remove... Let's not... Actually, I don't need to rest. What do I need to remove here? A strike? Could remove a basic strike. Yeah, let's do that. Come. Alright. Okay, champ, let's see what you got here. Not being attacked in turn 1, that's good. And I start with the prepared. Do I want to play the Tempest? Might not be a bad idea. Let's first gain strength with the shivs here. Then do Tempest, and then... Or a dagger throw, a dagger spray, and then 2 Tempests. 2 energy Tempests. Alright, 16. Stack is not quite enough. Can weaken it down to 12. That might be enough. Let me drink the flex potions, then do the ancient potion, and then do flechettes, go for the ice strike, then dual cast and stack. Come. 12 incoming. I got the equilibrium. That's great. Let's do sweeping beam and another strike. Considering the ball lightning. And here, luckily, I'm not being attacked. That's great. Let's do Melter, Ball Lightning, Quick Slash. Okay, I'm going to force a transformation. That's good. Alright. A little worried I might not be able to deal a lot of damage, although I do have 16 strength. Okay, there's a Ritual Dagger. It's only 32. I'm going to be weakened next turn too. Let's do Dash, Ritual Dagger, and might still do Reinforced Body. Come. Yeah, I promise I'm not going to be able to deal 131, right? I have 48 incoming, that's with vulnerability, and I drew the normality. So if I can weaken down to 36, that's still too much. I only have 16. Yeah, the best I can do is Slice and then Dagger Spray. And I could have played the Defend if I didn't draw the normality, but this one was going to be very difficult to perfect. Maybe if I waited a little longer, I don't know. Would that have made of the difference? I'm not sure. Alright, now though, it shouldn't be too difficult, right? Just need to deal a little bit extra damage. And then a strike. Beautiful. Alright, a bummer I wasn't able to break this one. What's the curse I got there? Was that a pain? Okay, good. So far they're still unique. We also got multicast Storm of Steel Seek. Nope, let's skip this one to go for Popper. And then here, nuclear battery is interesting. Don't switch orbs or evoke orbs that much. I could take, you know what, let's take Fusion Ham again. Energize every turn. You can no longer smith the red side, because I already no longer smith the red side, so don't really need that relic. Alright, so let's review the path here. 1, 2. Okay, unfortunately only a 2 lead path after this point. Getting to this elite, I'll get 3 question mark rooms up until this point. On the left side, I'll get 4 question mark rooms. On the right side, just 2. Yeah, let's go middle left, I guess. Alright, so about that. Okay, so let's start off. I can fully defend with the defense. No need to play the piercing well. Let's also do a ball lightning. Okay. Oh, and then I guess with the pain, the emotion chip will trigger, what, 3 times? No, just once, right? Because I only took, well, I took damage. I didn't take, it doesn't count for how often you took damage, just that you did take damage. Alright, here I'm being attacked for quite a bit though. Let's equilibrium, dash, and then blade dance to gain an extra, wait, I should not have targeted the backliner. That will make it harder to deal damage equally. I forgot how much strength I had. Okay. Alright, let's do Sweeping Beam. Then Melter. And then I think I'll do Leg Sweep here. Okay. The normality is annoying. I might remove the normality with the Peace Pipe. Alright, here let's do a Slice to get rid of this guy. Then do Deflect, Defend, Expertise. Okay. And then Flechettes is really nice. Yeah, let's Flechettes this guy. Okay. And then I can do a Strike and a Stack to be fully defended. Beautiful. And then I just need to deal... Wait, is this guy coming back to life? No. So I just need to deal 25 damage to the backline, which I can do with the Ritual Dagger. Awesome. Alright, got the Dex Potion, which is nice. Cool-Headed, Deadly Poison Pain. Let's take the Cool-Headed now. With the extra energy, extra card draw is even more important. Definitely not going to lose 2,000 gold here. Okay. Here, let's fight for a relic. Do I even have a guaranteed shop on this path? I guess if I turn left here, I could skip a question mark and go for a shop. That might be tempting just because I have so much gold to spend. Alright, Flechettes again is a good amount of damage. Just do that, then do Blade Dance, and then play these Shivs. Alright, and then double defend and Leg Sweep. Come. Should have Leg Sweep this guy though. Alright, 27. Let's do 2 strikes, Piercing Wail, and Reinforced Body. Come. I just need 14 on the backliner, and I got the Ritual Dagger. Wait, can I kill this guy with the Ritual Dagger? 35 plus 18? No, I have to Ritual Dagger this guy. Then do Strike, Dagger, Spray, and Deflect. Okay. Losing a little bit of HP here. Hopefully that'll be fine. Let's do Cool-Headed. Get rid of the pain. Probably don't really need the Equilibrium either, because I have the dash. I think that should be... Actually, it's not quite enough to be fully defended. Alright, yeah, I probably should have played the Equilibrium. It would have made it a little safer, but I think it's fine. Alright, here, let's do quick slash, then Tempest. Is that going to be enough? Yes, beautiful. Alright, got Ice Cream, that's really nice. Energy is now conserved between turns, as well as Essence of Steel Potion, and I already have these 2, so let's take the backflip. Come. Alright, and here I got 3 colorless cards with Strike, Panic Button, Madness. Panic Button is my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of any of these. Flash of Steel might be fine. Let's take Flash of Steel here. I should take something to try to get to Inscription, which is going to be difficult. Let's take the Panacea, and then here I'll grab the Panic Button. Come. Especially with the Calipers, Panic Button can be really good. I took the right path here, right? Guess I could have... Yeah, no, if I gotten right, I would have skipped the question mark room. Let's buy some potions here. I don't think I need the Region Potion, but I will also get rid of the Fair Bottle to grab the Energy and Attack Potions. Come. Alright, to Reptimancer. Yeah, look at that. This is a great start. Let's get rid of these. I can do 24, right? Melter and Slice to get rid of this guy. And then I can do Reinforced Body and then Panic Button. And that should give me plenty of block next turn. Okay. Is it enough, though? Okay, no. It's only enough if I get rid of the backliner, which I should be able to do with the Blade Dance. Almost, right? Let's do Strike. 2 Shivs. Okay. And then let's see what the Cool-Headed gives me. I could do Dash, but... I mean, it does deal a good amount of damage. Let's do Dash and a Shiv. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm being attacked here. Oh boy. Let's do Quick Slash first, then Sweeping Beam. I don't think I can defend against 26 easily. Let me see if the attack potion gives me something amazing. Rip and Tear, Quick Slash. I think Rip and Tear is not going to be enough to kill, so I think I'm hoping the Quick Slash will give me a defensive card, like Stack. Beautiful. That's exactly what I needed. And yeah, now I'm fully defended. So then let's do Flechettes, Ball Lightning, Dagger Spray, and a Stack. Okay. Another 30. Come on, don't I get a break? Let's do Flash of Steel, Leg Sweep. Okay, that's only 25 or 15, 16 though, right? Wait, 6, 17. I need 22. So this will be 21. I think let's drink the Dex potion, and then I don't need to waste my I don't need to waste either the Essence of Steel. Yeah, that's the main thing I didn't want to waste. 18. Ritual Dagger is 40. If I can, oh no, I did get Piercing Well. Okay, that's good. Can't use Ritual Dagger, but I can fully defend. Okay. Alright, another 22. I do have a lot of energy at this point. Let's go for the ice. Equilibrium. That is 21. Let's do defend. Then expertise in case I draw on a malady. I did not. I can do dagger spray. And actually, let's do a strike and then try not to kill because, well, I guess I'll kill next turn. But I'm hoping to maybe get the ritual dagger after all. Nope. Yeah, and then the emotion chip killed there. Got gold plated cables. Your rightmost orb to get its passive additional time, which is great. A speed potion and finisher flechettes. I already have this. I do have some shivs, so finisher might be useful. Okay. Right here, I got the orb walker with 10 incoming. Let's do blade dance. Okay, actually, this is a nice finisher turn here, right? I can play these strikes and then do finisher for enough to kill. Awesome. Got another Essence of Steel push, which is useful, and I already have this. Really don't need this. I guess I'll take the heat sinks reluctantly. I do have the mummified hand, so it sort of pays for itself, but I really need some more powers for the heat sinks to not be completely useless. Being of completely useless, let's do heat sinks, then backflip. It's only 9. I guess I'll have to do panic button. Let's do defend, then panic button. I'm playing that in case the expertise drops in normality, which it didn't, but still, better safe than sorry. Get rid of these two, and then finisher. Yeah, it does deal a little bit of damage. Come. Alright, luckily I do have enough block here. Let's do cool-headed first, then ball lightning, sweeping beam, and probably just do 2 strikes and go for the S. Come. Alright, here I'm not being attacked. Let's do Flash of Steel. I don't think I'll do Equilibrium. Let's just do Leg Sweep and wait. Yeah, that way I don't have to deal with the normality next turn. And I save energy with the Ice Cream, of course. Flechettes is not bad. Let's do Flechettes. Actually, Dagger Spray first, then Flechettes. And then I think I'll just do Deflect. And yeah, let's do Reinforced Body. That should give me plenty of block with the Calipers for next turn. For next few turns, at least. Alright, 30. Let's do Blade Dance to play these Shivs. Okay, then do Panacea and a Strike. Okay, I'm running a little bit out of block, right? Yeah, I need another, just a tiny bit. Wait, so, oh, I forgot about the relic I just picked up, which was the gold plate cables, right? So now I actually have enough this turn. Beautiful. Should I do Tempest? I do have the energy. Let's do Melter, Sweeping Beam. Hope I didn't get... Actually, I think Reinforced Body is probably better. Yeah, let's do Deflect and then Reinforced Body. Come. Okay, that gives me enough block for this turn. Let's do Backflip. Do another Equilibrium. Fine, let's do Equilibrium. Then, I mean, might be consider to drink the Speed Potion. Let's do that as well. Come. Should have drank that a little sooner. Alright, 45. Let's go for the S. That's good. See what I can get rid of here. Very happy to get rid of the normality. And then I do have the expertise. I am full defender, right? So, not the expertise, the finisher, I mean. With the finisher, I might be able to deal enough damage here. Yep. 30 times 6, 880 damage that way. Perfect. This one got Beggar Preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. This was a Liquid Memories Potion and Dagger Throw. Very handy way to get rid of some of those curses. We got Injury. Is that a duplicate injury? It is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, alright. So I have to remove that injury, which is fine. That way I'll hopefully... We got Warpaint. I'll pick up every 2 random skills and Letter Opener. Every time play 3 skills in a single turn, do 5 damage to all enemies. So hopefully the final boss will give me something other than the 4 curses I already have. Did I take the right path here? Yeah, I think at this point I can safely skip the question mark and just go for a guaranteed chop. Too bad I wasn't able to use the Ritual Dagger in the last fight. Let's do Flechettes, Melter, Strike, and then Ritual Dagger. Should I do Reinforced Body? Might as well. Yeah, gives me a little bit of block this turn. Unfortunately, it is the big attack. Let's do Heat Sinks, Dagger Spray, and Stack. Right, and then another 10 incoming. Let's see what the Prepared gives me. Another Blade Dance. Very happy with that. Let's do... Well, happy together with the Finisher. Let's do the Blade Dance, Zap, Ball Lightning, and then Finisher. Okay. Still losing 3 HP. Fine. Right, here I'm not being attacked. I'll just do Cool-Headed, Panacea, and Equilibrium. Okay. And next turn I can play the Go for the Ice. Alright, 28. Okay. I can do Dagger Throw, get rid of the pain. Then Slice, Quick Slash. Strike, Sweeping Beam. Is that enough? I'm so close. Actually, can I trigger the letter opener? I need to play 3 skills. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one I got an attack potion, which I think I'll take over the energy potion because I do have a lot of energy. Wally Plants, Leap, Acrobatics. Wally Plants is really good. Acrobatics might be interesting too, but I think I'll take the Wally Plants. With the extra energy, Acrobatics might have been better now I think about it. Alright, here I'm not being attacked on turn 1. Let's do Quick Slash. Flechettes is a good amount of damage. Then Strike and then Wally Plants. Come. And then here, let's keep the Tempest. I should get the Wally Plants upgraded. Yep. Alright, 26 total. I can weaken it down to 22.5, 15. Let's do Backflip. Yeah, let's play... oh, I thought I had 3 strikes. Alright, that's hopefully no harm done there. 3 strikes would give me extra strength too. Okay. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's go for the Ice Sweeping Beam. Ball Lightning. Okay, and then a Deflect. Oof. Okay, definitely taking a bit of a beating here. At least I just need to deal 14? 14? No. Oh, right, because the motion chip triggered the passive for all my ores. Yep, alright, fine. Got an ancient potion, which I don't think I need, not with this potion set. And then Beam Cell Cooler, I already have this. Let's take the Beam Cell. Come. And then, yeah, I don't think I need to go for a question mark room. Let's go for a shop. Membership card, 50% discount on all products. That's really good. I can pretty much afford everything, right? So the boot, when to deal 4 less unlocked attack damage, increase 2 to 5. Question card, future card rewards, and 1 additional card to choose from. Let's remove the duplicate injury immediately, because it is so cheap to remove things now. And then, do I need Chaos Rainbow? It's a rare card, I can't take it. Let's grab the non-rares. So, Finesse, wait, let me just check. I didn't have a Finesse, right? I think I took a Flash of Steel instead. Yeah, so let's grab Finesse, Rebound, Sucker Punch, Chaos, and I guess I'll do Storm. It's 48 cards. I mean, I might skip this question mark room to for a regular fight, actually. In terms of potions, I'm happy with the Essences of Steel potions, 2 of those. And can get rid of the Dex potion to take a Gambler's, or the Steel Chaos potion. Alright, here, I mean, I can lose the Golden Idol. Yeah, fine, let's lose the Golden Idol. Gives me plenty of block. There's no way for me to get 2 cards out of this, right? So I think let's risk it and hope it's another shop. I got super lucky there. We got an Entropy Brew, that's awesome. Let me take the Entropy Brew. Let's also grab Orange Pelts. When you play a power, attack, and skill in the same turn, remove all of your debuffs. Or calculate if you enter turn without blocking 6 block, and pray will normal enemy storm additional card reward. Then let's get... I already have a quick slash. Let's grab Flying Knee. I'm not a fan of Recycle. You need to pick up 1 more card, right? Actually, I'm getting a card at the final boss fight. So yeah, I think I can skip all of these. And I, just to check curses, so far I have Injury, Curse of Will, Normality, Pain, and I'll get 1 more at the end. Let's hope that's a unique one. Alright, here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's rest for no good reason. And then here, I'm ready for this fight. 20 incoming. I do start with Equilibrium, which is great. Let's do Equilibrium, then Blade Dance. Play these shivs. Okay. And then let's do Walled Plans, Heat Sinks. I should have considered doing Heat Sinks first, and then do a Strike. Okay. Alright, 28. I should also probably drink the Essence of Steel potion, and probably should drink the attack potion at some point. Let's do it now. Okay. Last Knife is a lot of damage. Let's take it. Alright. And then let's do Slice. I'm a little worried. I might have trouble defending. I might have to bring back my Equilibrium. Let's do that. And then see if the Entropy Brew gives me something good. Another Liquid Memories as well as a Duplication Potion. That's interesting. Let's drink the Ancient Potions because I don't really need them. So 25, I'm actually fully defended with the Defend, right? So, or can I do 3 attacks? Yeah, if I do Flying Knee, then Melter, Zap, and Dagger Throw. And I guess I can do Rebound at the end. Okay. The Plate Armor definitely helps. 12 every turn. Alright, 26. There's a Piercing Well, but the enemy has Artifact. Let's do Flash of Steel. 12 of Normality I have to deal with, right? What should I? Liquid Memories. Another Equilibrium, that might be a little too much. Let's defend here first. That's 29. I'm not that far off. If I play 2 attacks, that'll be 33. Wait, no, I'm fully defended. I must have miscalculated. Yeah, no, I'm fully defended here. Okay. Alright. Still have some good potions left. 32, and I still have the Normality left too, right? Let's do Finesse. Panacea, Chaos. Then Defend. And Pierce One, and I think not to risk to bring back a Normality, which is in my drop pile. I think I should get... So wait, right now I have 921, so I just need another 9 block, which I think I should be able to do... I guess with an Equilibrium, fine. Let me now the Expertise in case... Yeah, okay, I think it's fine. I can go for the Ice. And let's do Dual Cast and a Strike. Yep. And might as well do... No, I don't think I'll do Backflip. Let's just do Defend. Come. Right, another 32. There's a stack. That's exactly enough. Beautiful. Let's do Flechettes first. Okay. Then do Stack. Then Quick Slash. Cool-Headed. I don't think I need Ritual Dagger here. Let's do Sweeping Beam. Okay. Then Dagger Spray. And then Ritual Dagger. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, very happy with that. And I think I'm on track of being able to perfect, right? Especially if I just play a Reinforced Body here. Yeah, let's do Beam Cell, Dash, and then a Reinforced Body. Okay. Here I'll definitely keep the Tempest, not the Normality. Yeah, fully defended here. Finisher, unfortunately, won't be that useful. Let's do Storm, Sucker Punch, then a Reshuffle. Okay, how am I doing time-wise, by the way? Okay, yeah, I'm doing fine. These are fine. Let's get rid of these two. Okay, then do Dagger Spray, Finisher, Leg Sweep, and Panic Button. Okay. I just need to deal 22 damage, which I can do with something like Dagger Throw. Beautiful. Alright, so I did perfect the last boss. Was that a unique curse? It was. So I am able to get Curse and Highlander. Okay, that makes me feel happy. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. 1479, that's not a bad score at all. Okay, so of the 6 elites, I did perfect the very first one. The Gremlin one. Maybe with a reload it might have been possible. I did get a lot of other modifiers. I did not get Overkill, but I got Mr. Machine, I like Gold, I like Shiny, Encyclopedia Stuffed, and Highlander, of course. So yeah, maybe I should have tried a little harder to get Overkill, but I guess no opportunity really presented to itself. Alright, I am 5th right now, 1 point below Cyberfox. That's because of the Poopy Relic, probably, right? And then, yeah, that just really makes Gemino score insane. So Gemino does have exactly 121 points more than me. I guess perfecting the Act 2 boss, that would give him another 100 and then another 25 points from getting Overkill. That's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, that's an amazing score from Gemino. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Anklet run with the Shiny, Flight, and Big Game Hunter modifiers, and I did really well. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a legit score, but everything above that is not legitimate. So yeah, effectively 2nd place with 2,085. I perfected 18 of the 20 elites, which was possible with the Flight and Big Game Hunter modifiers. I also got all the bosses, got 9 Collectibles, which is not too bad. I had a lot of fun with the Collectibles on the offerings and the Exhumes, which definitely helped a lot. I got a lot of other modifiers like Overkill, Combo, Lightspeed, and the Stuff modifier, even though I took the bites, and then thanks to the feed I was able to bring back most of that max HP I lost. I did not take Sneko Eye, which I think was the correct choice, and I think Ole agreed with me on that. I also skipped question mark rooms at the end to get a shop, because I thought it was very unlikely that I'll be able to pull off curses, although Alex was actually able to pull off curses. And then, yeah, thanks for Gemino pointing out that the audio cut off at the very end of the video. I'm not sure why. I think one of my drives got really full, and that caused the very end to be cut out. So I didn't re-upload or anything. I think at the end, you know, I just said, let me know in the comments and stuff like that. So but yeah, no, I'm very happy with the score yesterday. Next you have Pelts with 25 points less, 2,060. Gemino got another 25 points less with 2,035. Gemino mentioned that he perfected 1 Fury Elite and also did not get the Lightspeed modifier, but did everything pretty much the same way. I suspect he also had the same number of collectibles as me. And then just like me, also skipped the question mark rooms to go for the shop at the end. Next you have Alex here with 1985, so Alex is exactly 100 points less than me, and that's because he missed the Act 2 boss, or Act 1 boss. He mentioned that he did not draw any of his offerings early, and unfortunately was not able to defend in the first few turns. He also perfected 17 of the 20 elites, and got 10 collector though, so 1 more than I did. Interestingly, Alex got a collector on both the bites and the apparitions. I was not offered the apparitions, and that makes me think that Alex had different RNG, because he also was able to take the curse modifier thanks to the normality event, and then unfortunately, even though he had the normality event, he still was not able to get the reigning money modifier by only 21 gold, which is a shame. I was able to get the money modifier, so no point difference there. And then Alex also did not get the well-fed modifier because of those apparitions. I could imagine them being a little difficult to get the well-fed modifier. So effectively, even though he had 10 collect bonuses, without the stuff modifier, it effectively is only 8 collect bonuses. Alex also was able to get overkill in combo and did take Sneko Eye, which is brave, but he was able to perfect everything after taking Sneko Eye, I guess. So yeah, not a bad score. And if he had perfected the Act 2 boss, he would have tied me with 2085 exactly. Next you have Cyberfox tied with Alex at 1985. Roland got 1960. Next you have The Dark, also tied at 1960, technically in top 20. Mike got 1935. Jimmy got 1860. Mike got 1810, tied with Nick at 1810 as well. And Zembri got 1785 in the top 100. Alright, that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.